Hey there guys, welcome back to another reaction video. Today we're checking out Candace Owens at a hearing on confronting white supremacy. Without ado, let's get to this. Okay.
I just have to say that I object strenuously to your use of the word hilarious. To me, this feels a lot like your reaction to being named in one of these manifestos. Now, you're of course not responsible for the words of somebody writing that document, but I do think that laughing at it is a real problem because these are real families that are impacted by this violence. And I think our efforts towards talking about this have to start from a place of mutual respect, which is what I've heard from this side of the table. Now, the reason we don't have those numbers, I want those numbers as much as you do, but to say the numbers don't show something is simply not supported by the data.
Okay. To say that the number does not show something is not supportive by the what? If the numbers don't show something, I mean, they don't show something, right? Can a person not see the numbers don't show something when they obviously don't show something? Okay, I don't know what this is about. I don't know why Candace Owen would laugh at something so sensitive. I don't know if she did. But let's see where this is headed. I mean, I don't think she.
Okay, and I have 38 seconds left, Ms. Mulligan, if you want to respond within that time.
The only thing I would add is that it's in the name. Terrorism, domestic terrorism, it terrorizes us. It terrorizes us in our homes. It terrorizes us in our schools. And to the points made by the other panelists, it is disproportionate to its impact on any individual life, and it's not.
You reject the idea it's something that doesn't matter, or it doesn't really matter?
Absolutely reject.
Okay. All right, so here's where we are. Every member now has had 5 minutes and... Okay, and Mr. Clay, so we have 2 members who have not. So I'm going to go to the 2 members who have not yet, and we'll give an opportunity for a closing thought to any member who wants before we go.
Am I next to respond, or is Mr. Meadows?
I thought Mr. Meadows was next.
Mr. Meadows, okay.
Mr. Meadows is next, then Mr. Clay, then to you, Mr. Jordan.
Ms. Owens, obviously this is a gang up on you. You know, we're giving these witnesses the ability to do a rebuttal on you, and so you know, I find it unfair, Ms. Ballou. I mean, you know, candidly, for you to show mutual respect and then you to go after Ms. Owens, it's not appropriate. So, Ms. Owens, you can have 4 minutes and 34 seconds to respond. However,
yield for a second.
I'll yield to the.
Thank you. I believe, Ms. Owens, when you used the word hilarious, it was referencing the fact that no one had asked you a question. It wasn't to the subject matter of the hearing. Is that right?
That is correct.
And to have another witness insinuate something that is not accurate is just not appropriate, Mr. Chairman, for how witnesses are supposed to behave in front of this committee. I also think you didn't say it doesn't matter about the subject matter of today's hearing. You said there are other subjects that matter as well, and maybe we should spend some time on those. Is that accurate?
That is correct, and they matter much, 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 much more, and I've said that. I said that in my opening, and I will say it again. You know that white supremacy and white nationalism is ranks nowhere near the top of the issues that are facing Black America. And the reason that you are bringing them up in this room is because it is an attempt to make the election all about race, as the Democrats
Not in my case, Ms. Owens. I'm sorry. Please do not characterize my motive.
Mr. Chairman, it's my time.
Yeah,
it's my time.
You've got your time, Mr. Meadows. I'll give you 3 more seconds.
Every 4 years, you bring up race, and you knew exactly what I meant when I said hilarious, and you just tried to do live what the media does all the time to Republicans, to our president, and to conservatives, which you tried to manipulate what I said to fit your narrative, okay? I was not referring to the subject matter that is hilarious. I said it's hilarious that we are sitting in this room today, and I've got 2 doctors and a missus, and nobody can give us real numbers that we can respond to so we can assess how big of a threat this is. Because you know that it is not as big of a threat as you are trying to make it out to be, so that you can manipulate. And the audacity of you to bring up the Christchurch shooting manifesto and make it seem as if I laughed at people that were slaughtered by a homicidal maniac is, in my opinion, absolutely despicable. And I think that we should be above that. To try to assign reality or any meaning to a homicidal maniac writing a manifesto, which, by the way, let the record show, also stated Spyro the Dragon, the child's cartoon, as a source of inspiration. He also cited Nelson Mandela as a source of information. I don't think that Nelson Mandela has inspired mosque shootings. You can correct me if you think I'm wrong. You would rather assign meaning to a homicidal maniac than to actually address the things that I said today that are actually harming Black America. Number one, father absence. Number two, the education system and the illiteracy rate. Illegal immigration ranks high, abortion ranks high, white supremacy and white nationalism, if I had to make a list again of 100 things, would not be on it. This hearing, in my opinion, is a farce, and it is ironic that you're sitting here and you're having 3 Caucasian people testify and tell you what their expertise are. You want to know what my expertise are? Black in America. I've been Black in America my whole life, all 30 years, and I can tell you that you guys have done the exact same thing every 4 years ahead of an election cycle, and it needs to stop.
I'll yield back.
Thank you, Mr. Meadows. And now
Okay, they were not expecting that. They were not expecting that. Yes, I am Black in America. I've been Black my whole life. And I'm telling you that the problem that we have is not about white supremacy. The education system is not very good. Father absence, raising a child in a household where 2 parents are involved is a lot better than a single parent raising a child. I mean, the statistics show that. And don't try to twist my word, because it's exactly what the media does. You're twisting my words, and I'm sitting right here, like, hey, can you not see me? I'm right here. You can do that when I'm not around. You can do that behind my back. Everybody's sitting here and everybody heard exactly what I said. But you're twisting my words to fit your own narrative to make me look bad. That's just hilarious. That's just crazy. I totally get it. Let's address the issue as it should be addressed. They shouldn't make it about race. If it's terrorism, you name it terrorism. Don't try to twist my words. Don't try to give it another name. I love how she handled herself over there, She spoke so elegantly and so intelligently. And she just spoke her mind. Like, let's address this. Having a child raised in a single household. Raise up a child in a way it should go, and when he's old, he will not depart from it. You have both parents in a household and install good values on you. We're not going to have issues like this, or when they have a proper education, let's focus on things like that and try to solve the problem instead of trying to blame another race for something that some people are obviously doing wrong. I really like this. I enjoyed watching this so much. This was nice. This was really nice. I did not expect that. And I'm pretty sure those people did not expect that either. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this. I really hope you enjoyed this video too. If you did, do not hesitate to give me a big fat thumbs up. Consider hitting the subscribe button as well. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Until then, stay safe, be kind, and bye.